So yeah, I'm doing good. My COVID has cleared up. I tested negative this morning, which made me a very happy person. I still have like a small like occasional little cough, but that's just you know, it's what happens when you have your throat and stuff get irritated from a constant string of coughing that leaves you winded. But I am feeling a lot better, and I tell you, when I saw that negative test result, I felt extreme relief because it was not fun. But I'm better now, and everything is good, and hope all you all are doing well, and playing some Sea of Stars. Again, I would have done more of these sooner, but you can never really control when you get sick. It just happens. So, yeah. If my memory serves correctly, the last time we played this, Garl got a mortal blow. Like, he got hit by the big bad, and is dying, technically. And he is on quite literal borrowed time. And with his last moments right now, he told us, hey, come to the Sky Kingdom and we'll find ways to destroy the Fleshmancer there. And it's like, okay. So now we're here, and there's giant people here who are like, hey, we're just chilling. We can somehow see you. And I had noticed that there was a wheels table here that I believe I have not done yet. So, I gotta do that. I also learned recently about the completion requirements, and there are requirements to get the best ending of the game. There are requirements to get the best ending of the game in terms of, forget my words now. In terms of like the side activities. So, you know those rainbow conches that I've been super like on in terms of collecting them? Just that I've been gunning for them each time? Yeah, turns out those are actually necessary for the best ending in the game, or the true ending rather. So that's fun. They are not like the mini medals. I don't know what I could compare them to, but yeah, that was definitely fun to realize. So now that I know that, I'll definitely have to be beelining it towards any other ones that I see, the rainbow conches. My only thing is just that I want to make sure that I get... My only thing is that I want to make sure I at least get some kind of fast travel or something that lets me go back to the fish people island a lot more easily, because I would love to not have to keep riding the boat, go through that area between the lake and the fish village. It's I don't know, just a small convenience thing, but considering how we warped all the way back to the starting island of Zale and Valir's village, methinks we may in fact get that, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I know I wanted to do some wheels, because I like this little mini game. The fact that they put so much love and detail into this one, it's nice. Okay, so you construct... Okay, that's right. Alright, well, got enough. I've got a fully upgraded wizard now. Ow. Ow. mean, at the very least, I'm not dealing with the assassin piece. That one gave me some problems. All right, now that's fully upgraded. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with that. It has to be 2 levels or else then it won't pass over. Let's build up my wall. If I can. I can't. Ah, shit. Well. Yes, I lose, I know. Still, I find this less obnoxious than going through Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters Duel. Champion game. Let's try it again. Alright, well now that I know what this thing's more on, let's go Engineer and Mage. I do find this kind of funny, though, to think, like, Garl is literally on borrowed time, and we're just pausing the whole adventure just so that we can play some more wheels. Garl's like, guys, I'm literally dying here. Can we please, you know, move on to what we're supposed to be here for? And Zale and Valir are like, look, we know, Garl, you're on literally borrowed time. We get it, but wheels though. Jesus Christ. Let's try that. Yes. That'll work, and yes. Oh yeah, that's good. Should probably start building up my mage though. Oh my god, the game really wants my wall built up. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what I needed. If only I could get some hits in. This is kind of a cruel joke. I'm getting really bad rolls. Been having kind of bad RNG this week. So before I tested myself again, I had a tabletop session. First real time meeting up in a while, and it had to be through like a Discord call because I couldn't go in person. And I was rolling like dog shit for that whole session. Like, a couple times I got okay rolls, but my dice were not liking me that day. It was something. I don't know if I could clutch. I'm not confident in my ability to clutch this. No. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. Sometimes it really can just come down to RNG. As I had mentioned, comparing this again to Master's Duel, I've had games in Master's Duel where I just straight up could not do anything. Because like there were moments where I just couldn't do anything with any turns whatsoever because my deck just decided to completely vomit up only spell and trap cards to me, which was, God, I'm so glad I'm not playing that game anymore. It took up too much of my time, and like the meta of that game is so horrendous that I'm not even sure why I really played it to begin with, besides I mean, there was the nostalgia factor, but it was like, fuck. Like, that is never a good reason to ever really start playing a game that's meta has changed that drastically over the course of decades of card evolutions and stuff. Alright, now I don't need to build up my wall. Ooh, that's good. Yes, 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 yes. All of that. Okay, it can just tear the whole thing down. Good to know. Okay, and my mage goes. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Yeah, build up my stuff. Oh, right, the gold thing. Forgot. Well, there goes that. There. Ah, they love to give me my engineer guy stuff, huh? There's no dice. No dice. I'm gonna actually get this at all. I'm rolling too badly. Like, unless I get really lucky with this next roll. Or my enemy rolls really poorly. Nope. Nope, no dice. I was down to the fucking wire there, but again, RNG. Wonder what reward I'll even get for this one. But yeah, I learned where some of the Wheels locations were in the world. I didn't realize this, but I could challenge Yolanda to Wheels on the ship, so next time we're on the boat, I gotta check that. Move it. Wow, it really loves the engineer today. All right. Upgraded. Fine. I can take 2 hits. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, we're about even. Get my wall up. There we are. Well. Well. All built up. Alright, mine now is a golden mage. I lose. Unless... Oh my god. Is that my first tie? The fuck? Whoa, a tie. Nothing happens in a tie. Well then. I feel like if I was playing the Steam version or any of the other versions on this, I would have gotten some kind of achievement for it. But I'm not playing the Steam version. Not that there's anything wrong with any of the other versions, it's just, the Switch version's what I initially picked up because this is what I played the demo on. Alright. Just build oh yeah. Build that up. Build it up. A little chip damage in there too. There, there, there. There. Alright, well, I'll take a little bit of damage on that. The wheels are loving the engineer right now for some fucking reason. I swear to God. Like, it's just, it's giving... It's like being the engineer's Secret Santa right now. What the fuck? Like, I already have a gold engineer, and it's like, alright. No love for the mage. None. Absolutely none. Barely any. The mage, the mage made them fail their college entrance exams and never got over it. All right, now you're giving stuff to the mage. Okay. Get a little bit of a build up. Well, I think I lose here. Yeah, yeah. Had the lack of wall. It's like I'm getting either all engineer or all mage. I don't know what to make of this. This is bizarre. And I feel having engineer up is the best idea because it builds up wall and can do damage. So yeah, this is quite literally the best setup that I can have for this team. build up the wall a little. Alright, I'm gonna build up my wall a lot. No, skip that. Okay, that's fine. Enemies somehow still getting better rolls than me, which is just peachy, but that's tabletop gaming in general. Sometimes game masters just... Sometimes your opponents just roll better. There we go. Oh, oh wait. I forgot about that one. Gave me double hammers literally both other times I roll. What the fuck? What is that RNG? I'm confused at my chances with all this. This is really strange. And yes, I do need to do this for the sake of, well, I think I do have to do this for true ending. I don't know. Actually, is this necessary for true ending? I know the conches are because I learned about it through a review of this game. But I don't know if the wheels is necessary. I mean, better safe than sorry, and this is enjoyable. It's just I'm having some shit luck with this. Like some total shit luck. Like, I wish I can make it up, but y'all are seeing this on screen, too. Wait, how's the opponent getting a three diamond thing? That's... I've not gotten a 3 diamond thing. I've only gotten 2. What? Is that why I'm losing? Wait. What? Hold on. Okay, there. That's not ideal, but whatever. Okay, there. Boy, that's gonna sting. Okay. At the very least, our walls are now even, so that's a plus. Good God. There. That's fine, the wizard can take it down. It's part of the wizard's job. I think, yeah, I lose. It got the 3 hits. I'm gonna check something. Items. Those are valuables, yeah. Key items. A level 2 wheeler. Am I too early on this? No, I don't think I am. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, pick a couple for the wizard. Pick that one. It's basically gonna hit strong from the start because... How the fuck are you getting 3s? That's what's making me think I might be here a little early, or doing this wheels a little early. Like maybe it's some kind of wheels upgrade thing that I'm not aware of. Actually, I probably don't even need to worry about building my wall up, since I've got the engineer. Yeah. That's fine. I can take that. Well. Do that. Now I've got a silver mage, and your silver mage attacks me. Well, let's see what happens with this. And I literally get the exact same thing. Alright, thanks. Thanks, game. Yes! That does it. That does it. I win. I literally just had to go hard and strong with the mage. Wizard. Fuck you. All right, what did I get? The gold wheel, awesome. Okay, so, Alchemist went a little funny there. Now that we got that, so I think we are little ones. Are you going to meet the council? If so, I wish you luck. They can be very difficult. Yeah, we're meeting with a council of some kind that's supposed to help us out. Oh, it's cute. I can see you, don't worry. Okay, so I feel like the sky giants here could, I don't know, stand to give a bit more reaction. Unless it's very common for regular sized people to conch. Who demands audience? Present yourself. Ahem. I am the one demanding audience. We can hear you just fine. No need to shout. Oops. Name? Garl. Title? What? Title. His title is Warrior Cook. Luana? Oh, are these the sun and moon gods that are presiding over that make the solstice happen? Or are the solstice warriors thing? I might be wrong. Actually, wait, it might be because they're kind of color-coded similarly to Zaylan Valir's powers. Kind of. No, I'm wrong. Warrior Cook. It is our understanding that you are on borrowed time. I am, and I have a request. Then speak. It's for my friends here. I want you to grant them access to the Sea of Stars. Do you understand what you are asking of us? Absolutely. And who will vouch for you? Vouch? I don't know. I thought we could just... I will. Great Eagle, you honor us with your presence. Tell us then, do they possess the key? Yes, they have reclaimed the Vespertine. Do they possess the strength? Yes, Luana and Solon have awoken. Their wish is to accept this final gift from their friend and complete their journey. Do they possess the will? Sarai? How did she get here? Determination. That's a nice Undertale reference. We deem this group of travelers satisfactory. This leaves only the matter of the deed. What does the warrior cook intend to offer in exchange for his friend's passage? I hope you have a plan. Well, what do you propose? I will wake the sleeper. You would bring total destruction to this world. What makes you believe we would accept such a proposition? Don't worry, I'll make it friendly again. The Elder Mist once told me that I might soothe a long-tormented soul. This is what he meant. I'm certain of it.
That is a tall order. What is your plan?
The runes in the moorlands. I wasn't sure at first, but now I know what they mean, or what they meant.
There are no ovates. There are no more ovates. How then?
I will complete the ritual of the elements by cooking with them. Impossible.
We agree to entertain your plan. How will you use water?
Magic dew to instantly grow the crops I'll need. Sea monsters are extinct.
Magic dew will not manifest without an enchanted scale.
Don't worry, I know just the place to find one.
How about fire, then?
Natural heat from the volcano without a name.
Preposterous. The lava monster will kill you instantly.
It's okay, my friends are pretty strong.
Earth?
The volcano will be terraformed by magic so I can use its summit as a giant oven to bake my creation. And I suppose you know Just the Wizard? Sure do, and that volcano will finally have a name, Kiln Mountain.
Don't push your luck, kid. I don't know, Kill Mountain kind of sounds badass. Yeah, I like that name too.
We like the name.
That leaves the final element. How does wind come into play?
We will capture Zephyr in a bottle. When my creation is complete, I will let it carry the scent to the sleeper's nostrils.
And why do you require a volcano-sized oven?
Because I will bake the biggest loaf of bread the world has ever seen.
And what makes you believe that it will be enough to make the sleeper friendly again?
You ever had really good bread? That shit makes your eyes roll into the back of your head. Makes you speak of prophecy. Oh, come on. No one can be grumpy when they wake up to the smell of freshly baked bread.
That's true. I once had a baguette that changed my worldviews. Had a religious experience on that. We find no valid counter-argument. If you can truly soothe the sleeper, we will grant you your friends access to the Sea of Stars. The volcano is now open. You will also need this.
Wind key. Right on! Great job up there, Garl. Yeah, that went well.
I have never seen the council so easily swayed.
Okay, let's head back to the plant. Let's go back and plan this whole thing. Okay, so I didn't realize that I was heading towards progress there. Hey, what's your name?
Punty, why do you ask?
Great, one sec. Alright, I don't have a lot of time, so we should split up. What? I'm staying with you. There's no time, just trust me, okay? I'm in charge of Earth. I'm in charge of Earth anyway, no danger on my path. And where's that? Remember Malcolmud? Malcolmud? He promised he would come around if a good deed demanded his magic. You think he can terraform a volcano? Yup, plus the design I have in mind is pretty straightforward. Anyway, Zale, you're in charge of air. West of here is a skyland you can access using the wind key they gave us. Find Zephyr and bottle it up. Consider it done. Valir, you've got fire. Go through the volcano and defeat the lava monster. Then we can redirect the heat and terraform the summit into a giant kiln. Got it. Sarai, that leaves water. After dropping Valir off at the volcano, get Hortense to take you back to the Sea of Nightmare. Plus, but please don't kill Hydraleon. Hydraleon. Yeah, Hydraleon. We only need one scale. Okay. Once you have the scale, just take it to Teeks and Mirth. The villagers will come together to grow and harvest the crops. Get as much as you can on the Vespertine and meet us at the volcano. Well, that'll be Kiln Mountain by then, I guess. Understood. So, first, who will use the boat? Valir and Zerai, please stand in front of Punty here. Wait, am I actually just gonna get punted? Like, full-on kicked?
What about me?
Oh, I assumed you weren't allowed to help.
This matter isn't related to a dweller. I am free to choose.
Okay. Well, then, the 4 elements are assigned, but I guess you can join on one of the teams. There won't be any danger on my path, though, so who else do you want to help?
All 3.
Oh, that's cool. This guy's good. Cool. Okay, Valir, now say Kukar. Kukar? Whoa! Pretty cool, huh? Alright, Zale, I'll see you over at Kill Mountain once we have everything. Stay safe, Garl. You bet! Cough, cough. I'm alright, don't worry. Just had a bit of just something went down the wrong pipe. Zatoll. The Skyland is west of this village. Lead the way. Alright, so now I'm controlling Zale for this. But... Yoink. How many does that make now? Because it's 60 that I need. Oh, I'm not even halfway on those. Oh no. I mean, I think I've gotten pretty much any of the ones that I might have missed. I don't know, anytime I've seen one, I've beelined towards it. Okay, that's where that is. So we just made a loop. There we go. So I'm guessing we change between characters once we finish up on other things. Like once we finish with Zale and Rashaan, we take care of Valir and Sarai's thing. Or Valir and Rashaan and... Yeah. And Sarai and Rashaan. I wonder if his clones share, like, the same mind. Like, if they're connected. Zephyr's in there, but we'll need something that can shatter the crystal. Let's explore a bit. There we go. So they can get a combination of a poison and an ethereal thing with the... I see. That's neat. Ow. There we go. Ah, I see. Let's charge that up. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no, I see it now. There we go. Whee! Holy shit. Oh, you look cool. Oh, that's cool. So they're using a slingshot, but then they catch their ammo on fire by lighting it with their tails. Ah, that's neat.
Oh, that's fast. Ow. Well, Zale's down. There. Beautiful. One time I've ever had to do that. Didn't I get a recipe that I do? There we go. Then we'll rest. We'll save, since we did just go through a small cutscene there. Okay, don't have anything for that. Can't hop to that. Not yet, at least. I can go through here, but there's nothing to get. Okay. Ah, I see. Alright, well, I gotta change their directions. There we go. I wasn't expecting that to be laser. I thought it'd be something different. In that case, what's this thing? Oh. Ooh. Is that good for you, Rashawn? Yes, very good. Good find. And what's down here? Yeah. Good. So that puts me up to 27, I think. Conflagration? You know, I kind of wish that I could check the super... Hold on. Skills. There we go. Yes, okay. Arcane and solar magic damage multi-hit. Nice! Probably figure out what that looks like sometime later. I think, okay, so you know what I just realized? What may potentially make or break that whole thing I was talking about with the, I forget my words now, with the rainbow conch thing is if it's like, there's exactly 60 in the world and you have to find all 60 in order to get it. That's where it can potentially get a little But like, I'm not saying you can just probably find a means of farming them, but I'm saying like, if, I don't know, there were maybe, instead of just exactly 60,
correlating to the 60 you're supposed to give to that person in the water world, you find like you could potentially find like 80 of them total or something, or 65. Just enough of a buffer to where if you miss any in a spot, it's like, okay, cool. But you don't need to. But knowing this game, I'm gonna guess that you do find all of them. I'm guessing all of them are pretty fixed. Ow. There we go. All right, and then you do that thing. Yeah, you stop with that. Do a dash strike. I keep not expecting it to come out as fast as it has been. There we go. Now let's rest up because we can basically do that for free. Can I? Oh, that's not good. Well then. In that case... let's do that. Hop across here. What's this? Triangular slab. God, this game's pretty. That. God, that comes out. That keeps coming out faster than I expect it to. There we go. It's like just before you count to 1 second is the window on that. There we go. And then that's a hexagonal slab. Where do these go? Ah, I see. Put you in there. Okay, that's getting back to where we were there. We can rest here. Got our MP and health back, and it's free, so we might as well. And then put you in there. Now the question is, if I drop down, I can. Assassin's Pin. What does that do? Ah. Max HP, magic attack. I'll hold on to that. Maybe for Sarai. Maybe. I don't know, because defense has been proving pretty valuable. Sky armor. Is that good, though? Very. But is it... Who needs it more? Zale does, because Zale's the only one that can equip it. There we go. It's down this way. Ooh. Enemies. Okay, well, it's 2 turns. I may have an idea. Means one of them is going to get their big attack off. Ow! Let's try that again. Light. Yeah, real glad I didn't go for the assassin's accessory. Because I'm out of practice on the timed defense hits. There we go. Did not mean to heal me twice. That's okay. Alright. Have some apples. Oh, that's not good. Actually, no. This could work out, because I did the grapple move like a smart guy. Then you can do this. There we go. Try this. Will this kill all of them? No, but... There we go. I keep going with these fights, I might end up getting a level up. That'll be nice. Hard to say if the... I don't know if the level ups will carry from Valir, from this section to the next one, though. This is like Peaches. Move that. Ah, I see. How's that gonna look? Ah, that's how. There we go. Got it. Problem is, it's gonna take up a turn. Ow. Heal up a little bit with that. Try a Sunball. Big damage. Big heal. Ow. Well, you're down. How about do that? And there. That was not an ideal encounter, but that's fine. Lower it to that. Then there we go. Figured something had to be done with that. And then we maneuver that into that fan, and then that fan then goes into that mirror. Yeah. Azure Cape, that probably goes to, yes. There. There. Okay. Oh boy, more of these guys. I don't think the game would be cruel enough to have like a two-person boss fight for this, right? Rashawn, you can't do it. I had to do another one of the fucking moon buys. Good lord, these enemies are... It's the lock requirements on them that are being a little weird. Because Zale doesn't have anything for that ethereal blade stuff. Alright, how about... I can do that. Boom. There we go. Whew. Okay. Next we do that, and then we do that. We get whatever that is. Is a... Any idea what this is? A highly refined crystal. Its energy matches the one containing Zephyr. Could it be used to break the other one? Without a doubt, but it won't budge. So if I extract the essence and frequency... Zale, do you have any magic items with a proper handle? How about the coral hammer? Let's see. Here, this will work. Thanks, Rashawn. Oh, cool. The coral hammer has been upgraded. You can now break blue crystals with it. Nice. All right, let's rest. So now we just go all the way back to the start. We'll save because that was a small bit of progress we just did. Oh, I just noticed the chapter title. Oh, that made me sad. Swan Song of the Warrior Cook. There we go. So, how do we capture wind? Leave it to me. That's it for us then. I hope the others are okay. All right. So next is Sarai. Okay. Aye, just throw this pearl into the water where you fought Stormcaller. And here's a little something for the fight. Best of luck. Learned Arcane Barrage. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I remember Stormcaller. That was a cool fight. I wonder, do the amount of... Yes. I was wondering if the amount of conches I had was like if the party had like a shared inventory, and it looks like that is in fact the case. All right, let's get some moon cradle fish pies made. Perfect.
The Pearl, Jack Sparrow. You have to become the next Sea of Stars boss fight.
Here goes nothing. Oh, yo! You look cool as fuck. Oh, I like your style. Good thing I saved before this. Didn't know I was going into a boss fight. Ow. You're not getting a move off. That sucks. Ow. Ow. Okay. There. How about this? God, that is a lot of damage. No, let's not do that. Well. I don't really need it right now. Yeah, let's just do a regular attack. Get his MP up. There. Big heal. Yes, that's what we needed. Let's try this. I want to see what this looks like. Press A to kick. Okay. There we go. Try Brashan's ultimate attack. I think I know the Vespertine one. I know the ship one. I want to know this one though. I think it was. Yep. They fly up and just start raining vials down. Oh, it's getting close to dead. I love that the bosses have different poses for their sprites depending on how close they are to death. There we go. So we just need to get a scale. All right, let's go physical attack up. Okay, everybody does get a level up. All right, nice. Do I want a physical attack? Let's go magic. Garl gets a level up? Why does he get a level up? I thought, isn't he dying? Let's go with magic defense. And then you, magic attack. There we are. Garl's right. The scale will produce magic dew. Let's go back to Mirth. Time for the great harvest. And now Garl. I guess maybe it's because he gets his own fights, I suppose. Or not. And what are the shafts for? Oh, those are going to be a whole lot of wheat. But you see, if we just drop it all in there, it should get ground up on its weight. It should get ground up on its way down and leave us with a flour at the bottom. Grinding on volcano stone? Yup, we're feeding a fire breather here. It is a big challenge. I don't know if I can do this. But I will try for you. Thanks, Malkomud. That's all I ask. So we go now? Yeah, Valir will have cleared the volcano by the time we get there. So he's really banking on getting through to a sleeping dragon by just getting it a really nice loaf of rye bread, not rye whiskey, rye bread. Although rye whiskey could probably work too. It'd be like the dragon from Dragon Quest IX that you have to cheer up with booze. The volcano's been opened. Now to clear the path so Garl and Malkomud can begin their thing. I'm right behind you. Alright, I don't need to cook. Let's save, though. Looks like we shortcut back here at some point. Oh, you look cool. Oh, I like you. You're fun looking. I like you. I like these enemies. Oh, they self-destruct. I see. Actually, let's try this. No. Okay, so you just... Yep. Oh, but no experience. Okay. That makes sense. Didn't kill the enemy, therefore didn't get the experience. Oh shit. Can I get back up there? Yes. Up. Up. Ingenious staff. Or igneous staff, not ingenious staff. That's a very different thing. And then I roll that. Then I break the floor. Oh, what are you? Oh, you look cool. God, there are a lot of cool looking enemies in this game. All right, let's do a moonerang. There we are. Except now you're gonna do your things. Let's heal everybody. Oh, hold on. Okay. Did you have any? Yes, but it's not for poison. Okay. There we are. Fling ourselves over. Let's try doing that. Get some group damage in. These things look so cool. Like the drill arms and the jet back and the jets on the backs. That's so nice. There we go. Big damage. I have to wonder what it'd be like if you ever were in a volcanic cave that had flowing lava like this, or flowing magma. Because wouldn't it be really, like, wouldn't it be unbearable, or would it, like, overheat you from the inside? Or something like that? I don't know, like, you see this in video games, and I remember in particular an episode of Pokemon where Ash was fighting Blaine in a volcano. And I'm just like, I'm not sure how well that would actually work in reality. Methinks not very well. Methinks that could, again, overheat you by a lot. All right. Yeah, something I'll always give credit regarding the dungeon design in this game is that they always make every dungeon feel super different from each other. With their puzzles, with their look, with their structure. Like, as far as I remember, no one dungeon has been the same as another, which has been really nice. I really like that. Okay, so when they reach a certain health threshold, they die, or they do that. They do self-destruct. Finally got one of them. Right. No, not to party. I want to find just one. It's the only one I've got. Need to time out how to block that one. That's a tough one to figure out. And there. Well. Ow. Then skill. Yeah, there we go. Heal up a little more. Slide that, and slide that. Ah! That explains it. Got it. I probably... Was that a twofer thing? I don't really know. Well, either way. There. And then... Okay, yeah, it is 2 hits. Alright. Good to know. Alright, that cools that whole area off. I don't know if that's how that works, but who's to say? Alright, we autosave. Ah! Cook. Could use one big heal. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, my back's... I may be done on COVID, but my back's still kind of giving me some issues here and there. It happens. Alright, and then rest. Talk to the mole man. Garl was just at our outpost and mentioned you'd be coming. I came after grabbing what I could. Do you need anything? Ornate bow. Nope. Yeah, nothing. I guess the one thing that I've been kind of dealing with in terms of this game is that I have not been getting a lot of money. Like, I am broke in this game. Which is I mean, it's not like I am acquiring new equipment at shops all the time, but yeah, that's something that I noticed. Excuse me. Is this our target? Yes. Yo, this thing looks cool. It's like some kind of frog, toad, lava creature. I love it. It will be vulnerable to your lunar magic. Good. Oh, lovely. Well, we get to see what this thing's attack is. Ah, it damages its own allies. That's good to know. There we go. Make 3, yes. Let's try a moon ring. Big damage. That's awkward to try and pull off considering the... Considering, like, it's asking for blunt and then poison and then, yeah. And again, alright. Bitch. That's the only kind that I've got for it. Well, that attack's not as bad. It's mostly to bring utility up to its goons, to the little enemies that it brings up. Let's try a full power moon ring. God damn. And it looks like it's getting weak. So that's good. Hooray, something I can actually do to prevent it. Well, actually, no, not quite. It would have been better if I just did the normal attack with Rashan and Valir. Fuck. Well, try this. Ah! And we win. Thanks for the help, Rashan. Naturally. Now to wait for the others. Okay, so it wasn't that much damage left that was needing to be done. Bit delayed, I completely forgot I have a soundboard. And so he must come together for his final wish. For Garl. For Garl, yeah, he still owes me $2 or something, but okay. Great job, everyone. That there'll be full to the brim. A valiant effort. It's time to set sail. All aboard. Wait for me. All right. So that's done. Mirth will now become the major export of wheat to the whole rest of the world here. Totally, and the face on Zale too. Garl, do you think... Zale! So, you got Zephyr? Right here. How about Malcolmud? He's still working on it. We'll need time anyways. Lot of crops in the Vespertine. Right. Let's all go and... Garl! I'm okay, Valir. Just need a moment here. You take it easy, okay? We'll carry the crops. But... You're right. That's probably the best. I'll take care of it. You spend some time with your friend. Thank you, Sarai. That's one way to... Take it easy, Garl. Wow, this really hurts. Hurts worse than when I stubbed my toe 3 years ago. I hope I'll be able to... We're here with you no matter what. We didn't come this far for nothing. I'll see this through. I think I finished. Yeah? Are you happy with the result? Why do you ask? I did for you. Well, are you happy you did it for me? Yes, but I hope you like it. I'm sure you will, Malcolmud. I remember you. You can look, too. So we've essentially just turned this volcano into one massive oven and mortar and pestle and everything. Yes! Yes, yes! So the crops go up there, then chuck them in. Flour fills up here for mixing. After a little kneading, bring it up there, knead some more, let it sit with the heat, and... Good job, Malcolmud. It's perfect. I only follow your plan. Guys, this is gonna be huge. Can we help? Of course. Oh man, knowing how delicious the food has looked in this game, that loaf of bread's gonna look good. Alright, Malcolmud, time for the heat. Perfection! Now we let it bake. It comes and goes. Like right now, I feel just fine. Let's just share more memories, okay? It's all I want. Oh, I know. Remember when I brought you cookies when you were at the academy? Yeah, you never told us how you managed to make the flying platform move. With a monocle. Huh? Was it a magic monocle? Oh no, I used it to focus sunlight directly onto the rune. It made sense, so I just went for it, and it worked. The beam wasn't very strong, though. That must have taken hours. Sure did. 8, in fact. No way. Yup. Well, 8 hours of sunlight to be exact. That's excluding the night I spend halfway up in the air. How did you not get caught? Oh, I got caught, but I was already out of reach by the time Gran saw me. I wish I could have seen her face. Believe me, I wish I hadn't. Yeah, these three have a good chemistry together. Oh, that looks good. And then... Ah! Garl! I think my time's almost up. Don't say that. I have to. I have to finish this. Valir, please tell Malcolmud to cut the lava flow. sail? I need Zephyr, now. Here. I hope this works.
Why did you summon me, human, spirit of wind, born before the time of humankind walking this plane? Can you carry the scent of this freshly baked bread around so that people can start buying it from my bakery? Okay. Well, all right.
At least we get to see this thing wake up.
Smells tasty.
I wonder, do we get to ride the sleepers back as our air travel? It'd be kind of cool.
Thank you, curious one, for this unprecedented act of goodness and generosity. Through your creation, the elements have soothed my long-tormented soul.
Hey, anytime. It's just bread, really.
This marks a new beginning for me. If it is not too much to ask, would you be willing to give me a new name?
Sure. I still have a bit of time. I can do this. Okay, so what are your ambitions?
My past was one of anger and destruction, but you have shown me the way of a higher purpose. I wish to honor your memory by becoming a devoted caretaker.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Oh, so a butler, huh? How about Sinclair? Nah, hold on. Oh, I know! For this new life, I shall name you Wentworth.
Wentworth. Once again, I thank you. I have never encountered such a caring soul. I understand your time is almost up. Is there anything I can do to repay your kindness?
There is one thing, yes. Can you be my friend's Uber ride to different islands they can't access by boat? For my final journey, I'd like to fly on your back with my friends.
Oh, it would be my honor and privilege.
And please take us to Moon Cradle. I want to be buried under the celestial willow. Carl! Damn it! I like this guy. This guy's cool. Aww. He did it. He got to ride the sleepers back. I think I remember him saying that he wanted to do that at the beginning of the game. Near the beginning of the game. Hey, so we got to fly for a second time. It's pretty neat, huh? You should save your energy, Carl. I'm okay. It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm just really sleepy. He'll be with you until the end. I know. I'm so lucky. Hey, promise me one thing. Anything. I want you to use this gift. You'll travel across the Sea of Stars, whatever that is. We'll do it for you. I mean, someone has to kick Erlena's butt and teach the Fleshmancer a lesson. Might as well be you, right? We'll go and do that, don't worry. Oh, and you'll keep cooking too, right? Use what I taught you? Every day.
We'll miss you so much. Valir, Zale, I can't thank you enough for everything. All those moments together, all the adventures. I couldn't have asked for better friends.
Oh. Oh. I feel something towards that. Oh, and the loading screen's only him.
We are gathered here today to honor Garl the warrior cook. Born in Mooncradle, he chose a life of adventure and accomplished many deeds. From fighting alongside Solstice warriors to founding the peaceful town of Mirth, he even managed to soothe the sleeper.
Yeah, you surely showed him in the end, son. Good work.
Like a true pirate chef. His adventure won't be the same without you, pal. May he be remembered for his warm heart, his bravery, and his unrelenting smile.
May he be remembered. Garl, you really were the best of us, and the best character. I miss you so much already. The world will hear the stories of your deeds for generations to come. This is my vow. Thank you for teaching me, Master Garl. I'm glad you liked the kiln. Oh. Oh, Anonymous, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you for so much for the generosity, whilst everybody is so sad. Part of me kind of feels like this would be an appropriate moment for an animated cutscene, but I like these comic page versions of events too. But yeah, thank you, Anonymous, for that. I really appreciate the generosity. I got jump scared by my own by the sub notif, because I was like, oh, it's a somber moment. I do appreciate it though. Thank you. And for those that got gifted a sub, hopefully you enjoy the emotes. More will be coming down the line, so keep an eye out. I'll make sure to share them when they are ready.
It has already been a couple of weeks. It's already been a couple of weeks already. It has been a couple of weeks already. We're leaving anytime soon, Captain?
We're giving Valir and Zale as much time as they need.
Aye, must have heard something awful. Their bond was a special one.
Sure wouldn't hurt something fierce to lose one of our own. Sure would hurt something fierce. But you're right, Valtrade. Their friendship was something else.
So, Captain, any ideas for our next adventure?
Yes. The time has come. Captain?
Oh, how exciting.
So now I guess they're taking in their time with mourning. Oh, he's fishing. These are very pretty stills. Like these comic page style cutscenes. These are very nice looking. Oh. I still can't believe he spent all that time on the platform with just a monocle and a cookie jar. Sure was a loyal friend. The best. Valir, I think I'm ready. I've been thinking about Erlina. No matter what kind of fleshmancer monster she's become, we have to defeat her. Whatever she is. Wherever she is. Not whenever she... Whenever she is. That's a... I'm not hydrate because I'm mixing words up in my head. My brain is mixing words up. Tragedy of Garl's loss. Alright. Garl sure held up his end of the bargain. I will stretch. Thank you, Zinguine. I'll make sure to do that. Take off my jacket so my shoulders aren't restricted. Had a jacket on because it's been getting a lot colder in my area. We actually got some snow recently. It was a nice thing to wake up to. And I've been having the, in my office space being so low to the ground and doesn't really have like a whole lot of heat in here, so I have to get jackets for it, but you know, sometimes having a jacket on for a while can stiff up the shoulders. Snow is at least 500% better before driver's licenses. Oh, that is a hard truth. Actually, from my experience, because of the kind of car I drive, I don't have too many issues with snow in terms of driving in it. What scares me is a combination of snow and wind. Like hard wind. Those two things combined scare me ever hell to drive. Like, icy roads with wind, you may as well just not drive, period. Even slushy snow roads with wind, you just don't drive, period. It's like some cars can get full-on thrown into ditches from that. And I learned that from a friend of mine that apparently cars that are white in color can often also get accidentally hit by snow plows because if they're left in the street to park overnight. They can get mixed up because, you know, bright snow, early morning. Can't really discern them very easily. So, yeah. Basically, having a car during the snow time kind of makes snow lose its magic a little bit because you're just thinking like, fuck, I gotta brush it off, I gotta de-ice it. If I'm driving, I have to make sure the roads are safe enough in order to do it. Whereas when you're a kid, it's like, oh boy, snow. So, yeah, just get a rainbow car. Just get like a kaleidoscope car that just shines every color. There you go. That does it. Or just get something really garish like orange or purple. So, yeah, that's something, is that I've had to find ways to keep warm in my office space whilst the cold is now raging on, because right now it is about 30 degrees in my area, in my neck of the woods of the US, and it's colder and snowier in certain parts. So, we're bracing. I think we got about 3 inches of snow, all things considered, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the fact that we got it before December started could potentially be telling. So, we'll see. The Sky Giants Council will let us through, I suppose. Across the sea of stars, whatever that means. For Garl, then? For Garl. With innocence lost and purpose reaffirmed, the powers of Luana and Solon start to awaken within Valir and Zale. Zale learns the ultimate attack, Solon's light, salvation. Valir learns the ultimate attack, Luana's might, retribution. So, y'all ready to avenge your friend? We are. Alright. But before that, this isn't the inn. I read that apparently here is where we can also do another Wheels game. can cheer us up from the tragedy of losing like the best character in the game due to story reasons? Wheels! A nice side game. Yeah. Let's see. So a cleric and a knight. How about we go engineer and archer. Let's try that combination. I just find this kind of situation funny because, you know, you deal with the tragedy of losing a very cool character, but then you just deal with it's like when people make fun of the idea of video game NPCs going through a tragic event, and like a Skyrim NPC, and then you talk to them like post you talk to them in the middle of their grieving process or something, and they go like, if you're looking for good deals, I recommend going by the inn and giving them the name Rothford. And they just then T-pose and walk through a door. Ooh, that's good and be good damage. There we go. Let's get that and that. Wow, RNG, Jesus Christ, RNG is being way nicer to me right now. I guess it heard me talking a lot of shit back at the sky area. Big damage. Okay, picking the archer was a really good idea. When you gaslight RNGs instead of giving you a break. Yeah, if only it worked that way back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters Duel, I probably would have kept with it. It would have probably still been my gacha game of choice right now. Actually, no, I don't know if it would have... I don't know. I'm not sure if I would have still played it a whole lot. Would I have? I don't know. Those Link monsters are still bullshit, I think. No, I probably would have still quit even if the RNG was kinder to me. All the good RNG in the world can't solve a stupid game mechanic. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, in Yu-Gi-Oh, they had recently added a new... God, I decimated this person. I don't know how recent it was, but there's this new mechanic called Link Monsters, and it's essentially a different form of summoning where you take two monsters that are roughly of the same level, and then you link them together to summon a new thing. Here's the problem with it. In Yu-Gi-Oh, if you're familiar with it, monsters have attack and defense points. And there are cards that can affect a monster by virtue of attack and defense points. Link monsters don't have defense points, rendering a lot of what I had in my deck completely fucking null and void. On top, so add that frustration on top of the mounting frustration I had in Masters Duel that made me quit anyway, which was just how fucking long people's turns could last, and it was Jover. It was Jover by the end. I was like, I can't keep playing this because people's turns were taking upwards of like 3 to 5 minutes, and then they'd be summoning a bunch of monsters that rendered a lot of my potential spell outcomes completely useless. And anytime that I ever countered with something simple or small, they'd then counter with hey, I know you just did a thing that probably could have potentially led to something there, but how about I nullify that effect, and then I get 3 special summons during your turn on top of that, and I just kind of just, I threw up my hands and I was like, fuck this, this isn't fun anymore. So, no nostalgia over the Elemental Hero cards or the 5Ds decks or what have you could ever bring me back there. None. Not unless, like, I'd pick up one of the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Game Boy Advance or DS games or something, but that doesn't exactly satisfy to the same amount as just getting to play with a friend. But who the fuck plays Yu-Gi-Oh! In person right now anymore, outside of the competitive scene where people are using those Link... Like, if you showed me a Link monster right now, I would have a similar reaction to that as the vampires in Castlevania do to crucifixes. I would recoil, hiss, and then probably try to turn into a bat and fly away. That's my reaction. If you show me a Link monster from Yu-Gi-Oh! I will have that exact reaction to it. Nearly verbatim. I probably wouldn't turn into a bat specifically, but I'd turn into something and then run away. Yes! That's good. Good get. Okay, is there anything that I'm missing here? But no, sometimes RNGs this really does, like, just do whatever the fuck that they please. Like, as I mentioned, I had a tabletop. I had a Pathfinder game where I was rolling like ass, and I was rolling like ass on both dice, or both sets of dice I was using. Like, I've got 3 sets of dice, and 2 of them are metal, and 1 of them is obsidian. And I was like, I just want to use the metal ones. I don't really feel like getting the obsidian ones out. Both sets of metal dice were rolling like single digits on a lot of my checks and shit, and I was like, God damn it. What is this? So, yeah, that was fun. But it was nice to get to meet up to do a session again. I was actually very worried about that while I had COVID. Well, while I thought I still had COVID. I might have been well enough potentially, but I didn't want to risk anything until I got a negative test result. Okay, so nothing here. I'm just double checking to see if there's any chests, any conches, any extras things that I might have missed when I was last here, which was at the beginning of the game. Yeah, methinks that now that the sleeper's awake, I now have a means of air travel, which is cool. Okay, your office is locked. All right, nothing else to do here. Worth a try. I've been taught through RPG logic a lot of the time to double check on a lot of things to make sure that I'm not missing stuff that could be vital to the true ending experience. Okay, so... I mean, we got the... Oh! How do I get to you? How do I get to that chest? How do I get to that chest? There. Let's take some cabbage. There's another one! Ah, music sheet. The artwork is lovely. Oh yeah, this game's got a really nice art style. It's very pretty. And the level of detail they put into a lot of the animations and environmental effects is really nice. Like the glow of the main duo's hair, for instance, always being radiant, like always radiating off of them, even when they're in water, is just... This was a game made with a lot of love and care. Celestial Celestial Willow Leaf. Are these treasures I can sell? No. What are these?
What are these? What? What are these?
Maybe something that tells me a story. Alright, let's go. I think I've gotten everything. Yeah, I love the work, the look and feel of the world and everything. It feels very fantastical in terms of its look. Just the general mood of the world. Because we even have nice sky giants.
You have returned.
We are sorry about the passing of your friend. Our world has lost a kind soul indeed. Thank you.
The sleeper's been soothed and has awoken. So it has. You would claim the reward then?
Yes. We demand access to the Sea of Stars.
Are you prepared for the voyage?
We are.
Do they know what to expect?
We don't know what the Sea of Stars even is.
It is the very passage you seek in order to see this journey through. It lies at the core of our world.
The infinitely great within the infinitely small.
How do we get to it? We shall get to that in due time. First, all travelers must be registered. Boarding pass and ID, please. You have to buy a ticket, then get a boarding pass, but since this is an international flight, you're gonna have to get a passport for it. It's a sea made of stars, my dude, it's pretty self-descriptive.
I'm kind of curious what it would look like. But considering that we're dealing with extra dimensions here, I'm gonna guess that, yeah, it's not very far off. Please gather your group. Group discounts for the Sea of Stars airport is very much a needed necessity. Otherwise, you'll have to pay for your Sea of Stars fares individually, and believe me, you do not want that. Just make sure that you go through. Just make sure that you get there early so that you can go through TSOSA or TSSOSA about it, so that in time for you to be able to make your flight to the Sea of Stars. Honorable Council, if you can make an exception, I would like to go as Captain Cliché. My crew, they...
Really? You had to call themselves Cliché?
We will allow it. Thank you. Okay, let's gather everyone and form a line. Just pulls up a metal detector and is like, all right, put your luggage here. Let's scan. Up, you can't bring a water bottle that size into the airport through there. You're gonna have to throw that away. Drink it all, throw it away. Present yourselves, travelers. Lunar Monk Valir.
Next.
Solar Blade Dancer Zale.
Next. Next.
I would not want TSA to be to be of this stature for a variety of reasons. Me neither. I would be terrified if TSA agents were like massive sky giants that had to judge every person that was flying. Imagine your TSA agents where they're like this. It'd be better looking visually. I imagine it would break up the tedium of going through an airport by a mile, but I think you'd probably be scared shitless. I'd be. Pirate Captain Cliché.
Next. I'm sorry, you can't...
I will travel across the Sea of Stars, or my name is not Kennethan.
I'm sorry, but your octopus staff is gonna have to be checked in different luggage. You can't bring that on the plane.
Was that a pun on cliche? Yep, it was. Like, that is a very Dragon Quest kind of pun right there, and I appreciate it.
Roll a name, please.
Pirate, Wind Mage Kennethan.
Should we let him have the staff on the plane? I don't know. We could make one exception regarding it. He says he needs this cosplay prop with him on flight. He doesn't trust our agents to bring it over to his destination undamaged. But I don't know. Could it even be a carry-on? The error must be on our end. We will disregard it. Next. Pirate Quartermaster Jacko Valtrade.
Next. Pirate First Mate Yolanda Ernest. Well-meaning demolition, busy lookout, practically anytime service, fort wall.
Founder. Next.
What? Wait, this crew is absolutely delightful. I love them too. So Yolanda's whole deal is that she makes a lot of references to boss fights and video game stuff. Ghost Navigator Hortense.
Already cleared from a previous trip. You built up a lot of traveler miles. You'll be able to do that well. Hell, you can get into the United Airlines lobby. Get yourself a Manhattan, no problem. Next.
Traveling Historian Teeks.
All clear. Just gonna have to check your book to make sure Just gonna have to check your book. Alright, your book's clear. Next. Luana, you are the leader of this group?
Yes.
We hereby grant you access to the Sea of Stars.
Allow us.
If you're looking for a good burger, there's a place that's down the airport there that actually does a pretty decent medium rare burger. Their fries are kind of but you don't really go to an airport for good fries, now do you?
Actually, an airport was the first time I ever had Shake Shack. But you know what? I don't even remember what it tasted like because I was jet lagged and really burnt up and starving.
The 4 sunken giants mark the entrance. Now go and sail away to where you are most needed.
Thank you. You will use this gift to bring about peace.
Godspeed.
Okay, so that's done. But yeah, I love the pirate crew. They are quirky characters, and I figured because the guy, the guy with the shirt tears it off and does the muscle poses, I thought a Johnny Bravo-esque kind of voice would have worked well with him.
Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my bathtub. Oh wait, cancel. There's a handsome.
Oh wait, no. The line was
There's a handsome guy in my bathroom. Oh wait, cancel that. It's just me.
God, how old is Johnny Bravo now, like, in terms of the show? Jesus fucking Christ. The show's roughly 18 years old. In 2 years, Johnny Bravo will be 20. No, it is. Wait, I'm mixing up my days. It's over 20 years old. I thought it was older than that. Yeah, it's March 26, 1995. No, it's over 20 years old. Oh my god. Oh man. I never really watched a lot of it. I think I caught maybe some clips now and then. Yeah, I believe it is over 20 years old. Jesus. Oh. Nothing makes you feel aged faster than when you see when your favorite shows from when you were a kid, like what their original air dates were. I'm confident if I looked up Ben 10 right now, I'd feel the wrinkles start to hit me at the under my eyes. Okay, so we got 27 conches. Kind of figured that we could get the sleeper to sort of fly us around, but I guess not. And yet Ash is still going to be going about his business. Oh no, Ash is done with his business. He's no longer the protagonist of the Pokemon anime. He's done. He won, I think he won the, what was it? I think it was Galar. He won the Galar season of the Pokemon League, and he's done now. It's 2 new protagonists this time, starting from... What the... Paldea? Is that it? The Scarlet and Violet region? I don't know. I didn't play Scarlet and Violet. Something tells me that won't last. I mean, it depends. I mean, I don't know if the new season's any good or not, because a lot of nostalgia is attached to Ash. But I can understand that maybe he's run his course, like outside of something super huge with his character happening, like Pikachu actually evolving, but who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna challenge Yolanda to wheels. Because I forgot that, because I didn't know this, you could challenge her in the ship. I did not know you could do that. Let's try the new Priest card. And Priest and Archer. I remember this being a winning combination. In my experience, when long-standing franchises make fundamental changes, it's because they're desperate for money and know it's sinking. Yeah, yeah. You know, fun enough, speaking of long-form series and, you know, how, I wouldn't say not confident, but kind of understanding the nature of things. So I recently learned that apparently, even though I haven't seen it yet, I learned that the first Scott Pilgrim series is, I hear that it's actually a pretty much standalone season for the reasons of Brian Lee O'Malley essentially saying, we believe that it probably is better to be only one season, considering that most shows nowadays are getting canceled within their first season when it comes to Netflix, which is like, how telling is that over how fucked Netflix has been to a lot of shows that either underperformed or possibly performed really well, but just aren't what the studio wants to do. So I'm of the mind that, I don't know, it's, for long-form shows, a show, no matter its length, will go and do well, depending on how passionate the staff are about it, how, admittedly, how much material they've got for it, but I can also understand wanting to only keep things in a concise one-season format, because then you don't run the risk of potentially just floundering with your story down the line. In fact, I remember that being a major complaint for Stranger Things, as the series went on from there. Like, that was God, so when I saw season 1 of Stranger Things, I liked it. A lot of people liked it. And then season 2 of Stranger Things came along, and everybody was like, huh, okay. But I haven't seen seasons like 3 or 4 of Stranger Things. I don't hear a lot of positive buzz about that one at all. And methinks maybe that was a case where it's just like, no, one season was enough of that. So yeah, I can understand the idea of wanting to only be one concise season that ends well enough on its own to not have, you know, any try to justify its own existence with potential story beats that could alienate fans or ruin what you had going good in your first season. It's a balance. Entertainment is a balance, really. That's the thing about the entertainment industry, is that it is a balancing act of an industry that has yet to really figure its shit out, I think. Like, I understand if I sound like I'm oversimplifying it, and I don't mean to, but it truly is hard to really... It's truly hard to gauge in terms of what people would really want in a given season of a show or what have you. But sometimes things can really surprise you. But I have seen shows that have attempted to go into the long-form storytelling format, and they just can't do it. Like, I've seen some shows that definitely overstayed their welcome. Speaking as somebody that used to watch Rooster Teeth very frequently, I used to watch their stuff, and needless to say, we know where that went. So, I'm all for the prospect of a series of any kind just having its runtime and then being done. Red vs. Blue is Fly. It was I liked it, but the problem with it is that there was a certain point where I could put a pin in it and just go like, it did not need to continue after this point. There was a point in it that I reached, and I think a lot of other people could potentially agree and say, like, there was a point where they just kind of seemed like they didn't know what they were really doing. And I have since stopped watching them, and the Matrix phenomena. Oh yeah, the Matrix too. Like, it's just, I understand the need to just make some, I understand the need to want to do some major, where was the thing again? Was it there? Yes, it was. Like, I understand, you know, you want to keep the boat rolling on things that you've got that are going good and are popular and liked well enough by your fans, but sometimes you don't. Not everything can be like One Piece right now, you know? Because, you know, yeah, One Piece is potentially ending within the next 5 years, but I mean, think about how well Oda was able to incorporate a lot of the story elements of One Piece, just and have it be as long as it is. It's just, some stories can work well as long form narratives, others can't. That's just how it is. Sometimes a story really can just be a one and done situation. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just takes, I don't know. Sometimes it just depends on the creative flow of everything. Plus, it also depends on the relationships between the studios. I dropped One Piece several years ago, and I dread starting over from Chapter 1. Yeah, I've debated about starting it, and I hear that right now is actually a pretty decent time to try and get into it, because if you can get through the manga fast enough, you can catch up. Granted, you do miss out on like the voice acting and music and stuff from what the anime provides, but if it can get me to a point, if I can get to a point in One Piece where I can be caught up without having to sit through a whole bunch of filler, then I'll take that chance over just, you know, I'm fine with reading the manga, basically. And there are ways to, and I have means to be able to get to the manga, it's just, I've got other things that have been distracting me from potentially doing that. But I do want to read the manga because One Piece sounds cool. It sounds cool, and it's been doing cool stuff. And I'm too intrigued. Yeah, it just sounds like it's been doing a lot right, and I want to get in on it, because I attempted to get on it before, except the way I attempted to get into it was by way of the Netflix DVD queues of the One Piece for Kids version. So, yeah. I think Hajime no Ippo may be longer, but that's a pretty high bar to pass. Oh, yeah, Sourdough. Let that fucking speak to how old I am. I not only remember when Netflix did DVD queues sending DVDs to your house, I was pre-Funimation owning One Piece, the rights to One Piece. Yeah, that's my era. I remember Yayo Gotta Go. Speaking of Hajime no Ippo, I believe that's actually going to be slated to ending soon as well. And that's going to be a sad day, I think, because, God, I read through a lot of Ippo, and I really like it. I haven't gotten to read a lot through the recent arcs, but for reference, the last Ippo chapter I got through, Ippo had retired from boxing, and a character that he fought previously had traveled to Mexico, I believe, to spar and meet the in-universe top boxer in the world. That's where I left off, I believe. Because I remember in particular Ippo having to retire from boxing because he was attempting the world lightweight belt. Was it lightweight or featherweight? I think it was featherweight. Is it featherweight? No, it wasn't. Point is, he stopped boxing because he was getting punch drunk, as it is referred to. Feather? Okay, thank you. It is featherweight. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know my boxing terminology. Falcon-eyed parrot. What does that do? But yeah, I got to that point and the delinquent boxer guy, because Ippo. So to explain that plot point, Ippo had once run into this bullied character who reflected him in his past a whole lot before he met Takamura. Yeah, Takamura was his name. And he tried to coach him in a similar manner. And I remember this very distinctly. Ippo tries to draw the bully's face, and he's terrible at it. And then the guy that he brought in is like, hey, let me do it. And he draws the bully's face like immaculately, and they're all like, what the fuck? And they're trying to teach him how to jab at the punching bag, and it didn't work out. But the delinquent that was bullying the guy was like, hey, I want you to teach me how to box. But then the reasons why he wanted to learn turned out to not be good. Ippo got really mad and basically scared the shit out of everybody. And then Ippo was like, well, I let anger control me. And then he shaved his head for a while. I remember those plot points specifically, along with a few others. I think there was one involving Ippo accidentally feeding rat poison to a side character's dragonfish, if I remember right. God, I love Ippo. That was a good one. What was I even checking right? What was I checking again? Did I get a... what does that do? Adds a treasure hunting parrot to the Vespertine. Can be promoted prompted while consulting the map for hints of things left to find. Oh, thank you. How many rewards lists do I have left? Okay, so something healthy, something relaxing, something potent, and then something meta is what I'm missing. Again, only thing I wish is that I could just teleport from village to village. At the very least, teleport back to here without a problem, or back to the ship. And you know what? If it comes down to it, if I truly don't have all of the rainbow conches to get the true ending by the end of everything, I may just look up the true ending on YouTube, because apparently that's what a lot of other people did. So that's something that I might have to consider. God, what are some other long form manga that I've read? There's Ippo. There's I haven't read much One Piece. Like I've seen bits of One Piece. In fact, I've kind of experienced both forms of One Piece in terms of the 4Kids and Funimation versions of it. I saw the Water 7 and Enies Lobby arcs when they were on Toonami. Is Detective Conan still going? That's a very good question. Let me check that real quick. Because if it's still going on with the same thing, it's the same thing as the Ash situation, where they're just not gonna, they're not gonna let the main character go back to normal. Let me check. All right. Is Detective Conan still running? Oh my god. 104 volumes as of October 2023. And there's more, and there's another movie for it releasing that released in April in Japan. I guess there's also Hunter x Hunter, but frankly, I'm not sure that one's going to finish before the author does. I feel it's fine for Togashi to prioritize his health regarding Hunter x Hunter's development, and I mean, he did. God, I remember how fucking funny it was fucking funny to me how on Twitter, Yoshihiro Togashi made a Twitter and proceeded to use that Twitter to post some progress points on Hunter x Hunter chapters that he and his staff were working on, and every post he would make, manga reading Twitter would fucking explode, being like, Togashi's back! Holy he's coming back, guys! He's totally real! I just find that very funny that people get excited from Togashi posting manga storyboards, essentially. It's fantastic. It's really funny. Okay, how do I activate the treasure left in Sacred Grove? But yeah, Hunter x Hunter, I completely blanked on that. Hunter x Hunter is one that I read past where the 2011 anime ended, because I became a fucking fan. I love Hunter x Hunter. Imagine they got gushy after what happened with Berserk author. Oh yeah. I mean, at the very least, when it comes to Berserk, people that worked with Miura directly are going to be finishing the story to their best ability. And from what I hear, I wouldn't know because I haven't, God, I'm trying to remember, when was the last time I read Berserk? I had read Berserk up until I think they reached a point where Guts, the wizard girl, Casca, the kid with the dagger, Puck, and a couple other characters had reached that sort of fairy tale-esque forest where they were getting some kind of down low about something. I think that was around the time where another hiatus happened. I do know Casca got her sanity back. That's pretty close to the current end. Okay, so I'm not too far off then, but I'll have to reread parts up to that point to get refreshed. I'm actually planning on collecting the deluxe edition volumes, those big big fucking things that are like $60 or so volume. I want to start collecting those because those things look cool. For Hunter x Hunter, I left off there. It was on the boat with Kurapika during the that Succession War arc, I guess is what we're calling it. And it was during the Succession War. I remember this chapter specifically. Hisoka starts killing Phantom Troop members after he fights Crollo in that tower tournament that he fought Gon a long time ago. That's what I remember last from Hunter x Hunter, is Crollo and the remaining members of the Phantom Troop are like, we're gonna track down Hisoka and kill him because he had taken out two of our fellow Phantom Troop members, and we're gonna track him down. And I don't know if they got on the same ship as Kurapika or not. I think, did they? I don't know. My timeline of events has been kind of messed up because it's like it's been a lot of time. It's been many years since I last picked up manga to really dedicatedly read, aside from Vinland Saga and the light novels that I've read, like the Slayer's light novels. Vinland Saga's been fucking fantastic from start to finish. That's a good one. And there's even collector's editions of the manga being done right now that you can get. And I would recommend those too. I think I dropped off at the Succession boat chart because the dialogues was turning up to 15. Yeah, that's something that I also, like, I'm fine with shonen series getting relatively dialogue heavy to sort of figure out their stories and explain the powers of, because sometimes Togashi likes to go ham on dialogue and interesting power-ups. But even I'll say, like, parts of Hunter x Hunter's Succession War felt a little, it felt like I was reading, like, it felt kind of like the comic adaptation of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, where they literally transcribed a book into a comic. It felt like that. Hunter x Hunter's Dragon Ball Z if Light and Kira were Saiyans. Oh god, that's a progress further first. Oh. Okay, so Parrot says that's where one is, but need to progress further. I'm thankful for this Parrot. This is pretty nice. Treasure left in Mountain Trail. Did you ever read Kingdom? Oh, Light and... Oh, yeah, Oh, yeah, Light and Kira, right. Meant... Brain hiccup. Yeah, right, I get that. Actually, speaking of Death Note, if y'all would be looking for a video essay that talks about Death Note, I would really recommend Bennett the Sage's video on Death Note. He makes a lot of really interesting talking points regarding the themes of Death Note and the way that it's characterized Light versus the way that the anime characterizes Light versus the manga in terms of specific aspects of how it was adapted. So if you're interested in a really, really good video, I recommend that. But no, I have not read Kingdom. I hear that's also considered a long classic one that also had a very troubled anime adaptation history. Actually, I'm gonna test real fast. But yeah, I don't really know what Kingdom's about. I just heard of it. Ooh, new artifact. How much is this game? It looks really good. Sea of Stars. I believe it's the same price throughout all platforms. Let me check real fast for you. Sea of Stars. Okay, so baseline Sea of Stars is normally $40, but right now it's about $32 on Steam. and potentially $32 on other platforms too, you know, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. And I am playing the Switch version. So, yeah, I recommend it. It's a good one. It's definitely gotten a lot of love and nominations too. A little worse than Vinland Saga, but still pretty nice. Okay. You know what? What is Kingdom about? I'll read that before I read this lore coming up. Plot, born during the Warring States period of ancient China, Xin and Pao, I'm butchering these names and I am so sorry, are war orphans working as servants in a poor village in the kingdom of Qin. However, they dream to become the great generals of heaven and train daily. Okay, so servants attempt to become generals during the warring. Okay, interesting. All right, story time. Mooncradle and the Elder Mist. I'm gonna drink a little water so I can read this without fumbling. It was a compelling as invitations could get. All of the best artisans the world over received it. A personalized letter signed by the mysterious Great Eagle. Enclosed were directions, along with the promise of a worthwhile endeavor and a touch of magic. They gathered en masse on the barren island to the southwest, hoping to meet the mysterious Great Eagle, who had signed their invitations. But all they found when they arrived there were 3 vials, 2 of which were sealed. When they opened the first vial, it became clear to all that there was even more to the Great Eagle than what the stories had shared. As the cork was removed, a solar eclipse occurred, and magical light flew in from above the sky, reshaping the peninsula into a crescent. People were immediately blinded, as you should not ever look directly into a solar eclipse. They did not, but we have not invented the technology of glasses that can prevent eye damage like that. So, sucks for them. At the end of its dance, the light coalesced on the cliffside and gave birth to a tree so beautiful it appeared to belong in a dream. I'm gonna look at the solar eclipse. Don't do it! No! You look in solar eclipse, eyes go,
Oh no!
The celestial willow rose up while the grass turned to its signature purple hue. As if the magic had spoken directly to their minds, the builders knew exactly what they had to do. What is that fire emote? Church 72 Fire. I like those. Those are good. Is that a dead Pikmin? What is that? I like that. That's a funny combination of emotes. That's good. Alright, continuing. They would build the town of Mooncradle and hold a festival by the Celestial Willow twice a year in expectation of the Great Eagle's visit. Unless they happened to be born in Mooncradle, children of the solstice would never know their real parents. So that no one would feel different or rejected, Mooncradle was built around one core tenet: community. They built a common dormitory for everyone, along with a single shared dining hall. Zenith Academy was also clearly visible in all of their minds. They built it, but had no idea how to give it its final touch. That was when the second vial uncorked itself. Glowing runes flew out and embedded themselves into Zenith Academy's foundation, enchanting it with levitation magic. The school in the sky was born. As if to celebrate the builders' efforts, the third seal was undone, and out of the tiny vial flowed a seemingly endless stream of mist. It permeated Evermist Island, giving it its name. In the end, a peculiar voice spoke to their minds. The voice provided guidelines for the education of solstice warriors and stressed the importance of seeking out the Elder Mist once their training was complete. As the voice grew faint, the 3 vials disappeared. Since that day, the people of Mooncradle have held the festival to welcome children of the solstice, taking it upon themselves to nurture them until they come of age. Solstice warriors would come and go, protecting the world while attempting to fulfill the prophecies bestowed upon them by the Elder Mist. As the battle continues between dwellers and solstice warriors, Mooncradle represents the hope that someday guardian gods may rise and bring about lasting peace. The end. Oh, that's definitely a lot more of a wholesome story versus learning about the rose that gives immortality but makes your bones have thorns on them. Yeah. I really do love the way that the lore is done in this game, regarding learning the stories. Very cool. Parrot said mountain trail. I cast Thorny Bones. Yeah, make that the next D&D. Sourdough, I think you just gave me a D&D spell idea. What level of... God, what kind of leveled spell would... What level spell would Thorny Bones be? I guess I'm under the... Okay. I'm gonna take a swing and say that it may be like a level... I would say level 4 spell. Yeah, level 4. And it probably would... I don't know if it... Would something called Thorny Bones require a DC saving throw? It might. What kind? Maybe it wouldn't. Con save? Well, because the idea of the spell would be that it causes that it would cause thorns to grow on your bones, and then the effect I'm gonna say would be like it does. Like you probably take 1d4 bleeding damage at the start of your turn during combat. And it could only work on humanoids, or at least enemies that aren't constructs. Like constructs would be immune to that. Would it have a save attached to it? I haven't. I don't think there would be. No. Well, I think it wouldn't have a... I don't think it would have a, Yeah, no save. No save, but it probably doesn't last very long. Like, it maybe lasts, like... 1d4 rounds, and you take 1d4 bleed damage at the start of your turn. Yeah, that's it. Because if it was 1d6 or even 1d8 rounds, that'd be too much. So no save attached to it, but it can either last 1 round or 4. No additions due to spell casting. It's a flat rate of 1d4 rounds for that. So there you go, Thorny Bones, that's the spell. Although it can be hit with counterspell if you have a wizard or a warlock or a sorcerer or... I think only those 3 can learn counterspell. It can be counterspelled. Where the did I just get... Am I getting gaslit by a parrot? I feel like I got gaslit by a parrot. Alright. Well, in that case, what I'm gonna do... I think... I don't have all of the figures for the wheels. But I think I'll go to the clock tower castle spot and see if I've gotten all of the wheels things required for that. Because the person that's at the top of a tower area is like, oh, you have a wheels board, but you're not the ultimate wheels master yet. So I need to become the king of games to challenge him. So I'm wondering if me beating Yolanda made me king of games yet. Yeah, I think that this is probably one of the weaker aspects of the game to me is just so far with my traversal stuff, if I need to go back to a particular spot, it does involve a lot of the walking around, which I can understand if they added fast travel, it might mitigate the fact that you're going through these very pretty areas, and these are very pretty areas, but also it's like, I'd like to, you know, figure out where a particular spot is or something, because the parrot says, oh, on mountain trail to left, but it might have been referring to something else, I don't know. Actually, there may be already a spell similar to Thorny Bones. If there isn't, then yeah, we definitely just thought of a new spell idea. Okay. You know what? I don't think we've seen what this area looks like at night. Oh, I love these kind of tropical areas at night. They always look so good. And I love that I can just change the music. Who'd have thunk? Two really highly praised JRPGs both featured an ability that lets you change day and night like that. Yeah, I think I'll check the Clockwork Castle up north, and then I may end after that, because I do have one class to deal with tomorrow, and I don't want to stay up too late so that I don't oversleep. I'm trying to make sure that my sleep schedule's not too bad. Like, I've been on break, but I wanted to at least do one stream because I was planning. So Thanksgiving break happens, and and it starts off with me getting COVID. My whole family got COVID, and I essentially couldn't do anything as I was in too much pain and was coughing to the extent of almost coughing up a lung. And I'm like, damn it, this sucks. Which makes me very happy to say that I'm better now and getting to stream for all of you. That's been, it's because I enjoy streaming, and it sucked not streaming. I missed you guys. All right. Now the question is, can I remember where that place is here? But yeah, my classes do start up again, which means I'm gonna have to, you know, we're gonna be likely doing, which means I'll probably have to end off soon so that I don't oversleep. I'd stay up longer, believe me, I would, but I don't want to sleep in. Okay, so yeah, I remember this, and then we go left this way. I have the diamond thing, so I'm gonna imagine I probably can go, It's just that I'm missing some of the units that we could get, so that's what's got me weirded out. Alright. You want to challenge me to a game of wheels? Don't be silly, you haven't even beaten all the champions yet. Nope, okay. Well, worth a try. Oh no, Rashawn! Uh-oh. I broke his pathing. Okay, well, worth a try. So we'll go find a save point. Probably wants me to go into the center of the vortex. So we'll head back to the ship and then probably save at Mirth. Well, actually, maybe we'll just save on the ship. Save on the ship, and then we'll stop. Because yeah, we've done some decent progress. We got the sleeping dragon to wake up and not be angry. We said goodbye to Garl, which genuinely got me because he was the best character. And yeah, we now have a focal point to keep going. We even got a parrot that can tell us where things are, even if I can't fucking discern fully where is what. I think this might be the point where I decide if whether or not to want to collect all of the conch shells for the best ending. But nonetheless, I appreciate you all coming in and joining me for the stream tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. And thank you again, Anonymous, earlier for the 5 gifted subs. It genuinely means a lot that y'all support the stream like that. And I'll make sure to get more emotes soon. I've got emotes planned to be up soon. So once I get the emotes in, I'll make sure to show them off the next time I stream. Yes, big pogs. I commissioned my friend Lilith Vanille to actually be the artist because she did all of my other emotes on my channel. So yeah, but when I'll make sure to let y'all know when they're done, and I'll show them off on stream. So yeah, expect more emotes in the future. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. It's been very fun. It really does mean a lot that you all come by and just get to chill out and check out cool games and talk and just shoot the shit about whatever, be it long form series of manga, among other things, and like just chilling. Really, I really like this. This is nice, and I appreciate it a lot. It's great to get to talk to all of you. So yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Be sure to stay hydrated and keep your postures checked. And I'll see you next time. Yeah, bye.